Before I start rambling, this was asked for by Silkly Official. They asked if I could draw my OC flying. I hope I pronounced that right. So yeah, I basically made this video because I got a recommendation. It's the first one I've ever gotten, actually. I've been asking for people to give me recommendations for what kind of video I should make, because I don't have infinite ideas, and sometimes I do like just having a recommendation. Also, most of the art process is seen with the actual drawing, but at the end you have a speed paint for 2 minutes because of the fact that I forgot to record the second part, so I just gave you a speed paint of the whole thing at the end for the last 2 minutes because I thought it was fair. Also, this is at 1.5 times speed. I know I'm not technically going that fast, but it's pretty fast, and that's because this is 1.5 times speed for this part. Obviously, the speed paint is really fast or whatever, but yeah. And then also, it's just fun. I liked this one. I got to do a little design for my OC and everything. I feel like the shading turned out pretty good too. I know it was basically mostly just me tracing things and stuff, so it's not a very interesting video, but I hope you guys enjoy it anyway. Because I know it's more fun to watch someone's art process, the way they draw, rather than how they can trace Gacha Life characters. But I really like the whole Gacha Life trace. How it looks is just great. Even if the most of the work that I actually put in was in the shading and stuff. But it is cute. I love how it turned out in the end. I swear, I hope you guys enjoy the finished product too, because I sure did. It's just adorable. I love that. But anyway, most of it is just this, it's mostly, me tracing my self OC, so I tried to speed it up at least a little bit, Also, I decided to color the mouth with the skin color instead of the blue, because I thought it looked more natural on the character. By the way, I basically turned her into an angel. I turned my OC into an angel. She has wings and a halo, so now she's a cat angel. I don't know, I really like making cat girls for some reason. They're always my favorite OCs. Because my only other main OC is Lexi, who I'm currently doing a challenge on for 100 days. But basically, she is not an angel, but she is a cat girl. And I don't know, they're my two favorite OCs, and I just thought that was kind of funny. That my two favorite OCs are both cat. I don't know. Maybe I just really like cat girls or something. I don't know. I like cats. Maybe that's it. I like cats. I like cats so much that I turn my OCs into cats. Also, just that I wish I could be a cat sometimes. Wouldn't that be so cool? Wouldn't that be wonderful? Wouldn't that be amazing? Yay. Wouldn't that be cool? Would you want to be a cat? That's my question of the day. Would you want to be a cat? If you weren't abused or thrown out, would you want to be a house cat? That kind of thing. If you just got to live around and do whatever you wanted and chill or whatever house cat stuff, would you? I sure would. I like the idea of running around and fitting in everything and all the things. I love the idea of being a cat. Even if I had to eat boring food for my entire life. That's the one caveat. I don't like the idea of that, but it would be worth it, I guess. So I am now tracing the body and stuff. I had to do all the separate colors, so the tracing takes up most of the footage because of the fact it took forever. I hope I did the drawing justice. I don't know. I sure think I did. Because in my honest opinion, I really liked the end product of this one. But it was basically just a bunch of tracing and stuff. It was cute, though. I love it. Also, are there any specific creators that aren't me, obviously, that you guys really like watching? Because I have a lot of subscribed channels, and I was curious if you guys subscribe to the same people. Or, another thing, if you guys have any channels that I don't know of and would like watching, like some obscure channels like mine or something, because, I don't have a lot of subscribers. As I am filming this, I have 90, and so 90 is not a lot, and I would say I am decently obscure. So if you know any other obscure YouTubers, and don't do self-promotions in here. If you're subscribed to my channel and you have your public subscribers on, I already know you're subscribed and I've checked out your channel. Because a lot of the people who subscribe to my channels also have that have public subscribers on, also have 100 subscribers or something. But basically, this is just, I drew a thing, it's not very complicated. Also, did you know I have rats? 'Cause I do. 'Cause I don't believe I've posted that video yet. I don't know, and you probably haven't seen it if I did. Well, I think it's still on my KineMaster, so yeah, it hasn't been posted. Yeah, I don't believe it's been posted. If it has been posted, it's called Meat, Bean, and Casserole, so I don't believe it's posted. But they're my rats. Also, by the way, when I made the video, I made up the names on the spot. I just thought that was a fun detail. But yeah, now I'm doing the eyes, and yes, I did put them on the same layer as the outline. Don't get mad at me. I know this is heresy, but you can't be mad at me for committing the heresy. I just added a shadow to the whole thing because I felt like it. I just made the color darker, I guess, at that point, because it's not even a shadow anymore. But basically, after that, I colored in the eyes on the same layer, but it looks fine. And so, because I'm not animating it or anything, it doesn't really matter. It really, really shouldn't. So basically, after that, I continue my tracing. I realized that because I moved the belt thing down, I didn't need to keep it with the little hole in the lines, and I was trying to make it look as nice as possible or whatever. Okay, now next I do the coloring. And the coloring also takes forever, so just a sec, I'm going to speed this up. Okay, it's sped up now. I made the coloring 8 times speed or whatever. It's fast. Because it takes forever, and there's no point in making you wait a long time just to watch me color in this area when I know it's a little redundant to make you watch the coloring of this. I don't know. But basically, after this, I trace one wing, and then I trace the second wing. And that is when I had to take another screenshot of a different wing because of the fact that I realized I only had one side wing and can't flip that around. So I added the wings, and then that's when I stopped screen recording. And so after that, we just had the speed paint because I forgot to continue screen recording. So that's why. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry about that, man. Or woman or person. I'm sorry about that, folks. But anyway, yeah, I added that wing, and then I added the second wing, and that's basically the wing made me realize that I accidentally didn't add the skin color to part of my character. Because when I'm in the one with the color and everything, it just adds in, and since there's nothing there. But yeah, this is when I realized that you can't flip the wing over. So I added a second wing to the side, I'm pretty sure, and then I stopped recording so that I could get a different wing because I needed one on both sides because usually you have wings on both sides. Okay. And here is the speed paint because of the fact that, as I said, it didn't end up going as well as I thought it would. So we have the speed paint for 2 minutes. until the end of the video, because that way you guys actually have something to watch for the second part that wasn't just the tracing and coloring and everything, because the second part is the best part because you see the finished product. There will be like a still image of the end product at the end of the video, so you're not stuck like pausing it as quickly as possible or whatever. Yeah. Although it won't be very long, I guess. It's usually like 5 seconds of the still image or whatever. This part is a bit longer or whatever. It's the coloring and everything, because you get to see the white and me just drawing her for a minute. But basically, you guys see the first part too, but I didn't want to figure out where I ended. I didn't want to do the work, and also I have started recording this with my voice, and so now I can't go back. See, I added 2 more wings. They're not the exact same type, but it still looks just fine. I had to do some finicking or whatever with the wing, but it's basically just we draw the outline of the wing and then we take it away, and then we draw the outline of the wing and then we take it away. Once we have 4 wings, we colored all the wings in, because obviously the wings would have color. They're not perfectly symmetrical, but it's better than I thought it would be. Now, after I had the wings, I added all of the shading, like the glowies, because it's a big window, and I thought that'd look cool. So yeah, we had that, and then we add like darkness across the character. I realized Ibis Paint shows you the image at the end for a second, and bye!